been from observations and getting.
Yeah, and what I had to go through myself, because I was not a great player by any means when I went to Clarke. I was probably one of the poorest players in the whole country. And I had to overcome all these problems. Well, in the way that I definitely went ahead was not to change what he said to do. His basics are right, and they always will be right. You never change anything, as some revisers have done. We talked about that, remember? Revisers will try to put in their own ideas, like they did in St. Jacome, and change the ideas of the author. One thing you've got to do is get the sense of what the author meant. But what I did is I went much more into detail. I would take each student as an individual and say, now you do this. And then I'd watch and make sure he was doing it. Clarke would just say, you do it, that's it. If you didn't do it, it was your own fault. And lots of times you would do a lot of struggling with that. But like Bob will tell you, I go everything in detail. And that's why no student's lessons will be exactly alike. They might parallel at times, depending on their progress, but they'll never be exactly alike because one will need one thing and another will need another thing. Now, on your first lessons, they will probably parallel for a while, but they won't very long because the rate of progress of each student will be different and some of their problems, so you will have to delay to correct those problems. Does that answer that one? So that's the one way I've really gone ahead in the method of applying what he had to say. But never change. All his basics are right. Now we're going to go through a book that a guy put out in one of the classes. I think we'll take mostly a whole class on it. It's called The Life and Teaching of Herbert Clarke. Now, or The Life and Works of Herbert Clarke. Now, the guy did an excellent job on it. The life of Clarke is very accurate and beautifully done. Now he gets to a section called the Clarke Method of Teaching.